Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
First down for this offense. He wants to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And they did tack on the extra point. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Still on his feet. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Alabama quickly back to the line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Might be looking to run. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Alabama! What a catch and run for 6. They'll line up to go for 2.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. A nice start for this offense.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So,
oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And, man, is that perfect time. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. To throw, it's Milroe. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Dances away to buy time. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Alabama pushing the tempo. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on second down. Oh, it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the first. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 35, he's open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarter.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. And the pass is intercepted. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. A strike downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Gabriel. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. To the air, it's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And they stop the fourth down pass. The defense gets off the field. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's holding. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Going up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. He had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He tries to take the top off. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Taking it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oregon 42, Alabama 24.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Ball skips out of bounds, penalty flag flies, and the onside kick is unsuccessful. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, you shoot up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Rides to the back. Ran through the contact. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Scrambling away. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air, it's Milroe. Fires left. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside.
Alabama, 30.
They've got it to a two-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Dickey. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for him.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Milroe coming after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Running toward the tape. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tide!
How about the day for this show? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here comes the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the goal line for the 2-point conversion, and it's an 11-point game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A 1st down for the offense. He's going to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Alabama! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely. nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here.
Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here's the return from inside the 25. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Trying to get to him. And the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 63, Alabama 44.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Makes the grab on the shuffle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating.
Looking for the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, looking again to throw.
Reese, never a doubt. You kidding me? He had a 2-yard push in there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Got a lot of running room. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll try to be wildly efficient on this drive, basically gain the whole field on the first play and get into the end zone on the second. Trying to barge their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On the option. The pitch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit about to go to work. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Here comes that Alabama offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party, the consolation prize, if you will. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Ducks will hustle to the line. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. The coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll throw it on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Got his man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Got out of trouble and throws. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to him. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. And the kicker's probably happy to score a point, but the team didn't score enough as this one is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. At the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Gabriel. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
The quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Floating away. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 20, point to carry.
On to attempt the try.
They're on for the next one.
They want to throw. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
No good. That keeps the
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Commodores want to move quickly. He wants to pass it on second down. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes. And then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires on the move. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Johnson wants to throw it. Steps away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
Don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
He'll get into the end zone for the 2, and now the deficit is 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
Makes the grab on the left side.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you can tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. That's reeled in. It's James. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. He'll throw it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
Looking to scramble. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Those defenders were seeing red. The quarterback felt it and got down quickly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the run, it's Alexander. Keeps the legs moving. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Johnson looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Commodores are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Wow, did you see that hit by the linebacker? I mean, he came up with authority and bad intentions, forcing the tackle for loss. Man.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hey, that's a live ball. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the 1st down. But, David, he got a little bit...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Johnson wants to throw it. And they get the sack just like that. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another.
And he intercepts it. Bringing it back. Just trucks through it. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Catch in the middle. It's sticky. Stopped after making the catch. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They already have the lead. They apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Johnson looking to throw. He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Sends it downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Doors!
A nice job on this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something-something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They are way down, and they'll try to cut into it by getting this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Holden. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, the hops. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll pull it down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Commodores moving quickly to the line. These corners going to give them some space. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. Finds a little space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moving away from pressure. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's going to pass on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense not showing press coverage. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
At the 40, there he goes. And is slipped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Buys a little time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires and picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Buying some time. Oh, they knock it free. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Off play action. He's taking the shot. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the...
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They keep attacking through the air. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. He makes a grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Feeling some heat. And down he goes back at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Dances away. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Moves away as he feels pressure. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Looking to scramble. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a big play. Reels it in down the left side. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got an open man. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Leaves it with the running back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive up.
He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He'll take another shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Going up top on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. Can anyone catch him? And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Great protection. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He's going to bring it out from deep. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's holding. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Knocked off his feet.
How about that? You get the ball first, the opening drive, and you take the ball right down the field. You said, forget extra points. I'm going to go for 2. So the only thing so far that's gone wrong for you is you failed.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Getting some heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's sticky. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Ready to try the point after. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. It simply can't happen.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. The run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. Two-point try as good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's holding. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Ball is spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20, the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown time. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll return it. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter.
With the score, Alabama 22, Oregon 6.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. It's complete. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Movement here from the tight end. unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete. And the Ducks want to move quickly. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud. And
throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what...
You know, I think that's what it was. Now I'm about to get myself on the game now. Hold on, let me see. I gotta look at that shit right there, too. I gotta look at that shit right there, too. Oh, yeah, I got myself now. Look at that shit right there, too. Yeah, that's what I needed to do.
going to be the determining factor in this game.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the gun, the ground game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Offense, quick tempo.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush. And you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield. He sees an opening. And if
that nigga about to fumble, boy, you better switch running backs or something.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still
Damn, I'm trying to run that nigga.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly. But, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama.
Fires toward the end zone.
Good ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. 2 of willing to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the deep. He's going to let one fly down the middle. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Makes the grab, and that's where they'll mark him in a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line, clock stops for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quarterback checking the play. They move the tight end all over. Coming after it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Dance if you want to.
Yeah. I'm supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws
Do your dance.
gets the tip.
The game ain't over.
That's just gravy. That's just the cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back.
Let me start looking at this goddamn video.
Weird, nice play by the defense.
Let me goddamn tend to your ass, because your ass want to talk. Let me tend to your ass right quick.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
That was good ball. What that is?
How about
24.
that? Defense gets the pick 6. Offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Now watch this. Now you up 24. Watch this.
Right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he just
Watch it now. Keep your eyes on it now. Because your offense ain't been doing nothing. Just be me. I just been lollygagging now.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play.
Damn, what kind of kick was that? What?
Make a big play.
Damn, ball leg or something right there, but that should the lead.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 4. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. He looks that one in nicely, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got some room to run. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it.
I don't want to call it look.
Don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
I don't call it look something I do on the regular.
I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But
Man, what I said, hold on, just watch this. You was up 24. Just watch it.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down.
Watch how that shit flew.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
Oh, there's the ball. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
No. Remember, you was up 24. You was up 24.
All those second efforts, and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down. Now that football becomes vulnerable, you can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the
Remember, you was up 24. Watch how that shit flip, like I just said. Watch how that shit flip.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive not too tough.
Don't tell me I'm about to score 24 points in under a minute and 30 seconds. Please don't tell me I'm about to do that.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
I said, please don't tell me I'm about to score 24 points and... Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What I just told that man? What I just told that man?
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
Oh, you want to throw it bad right there.
Got me searching for answers.
Come on, man. What I just told you, bro. What I just told you.
Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He caught it.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I told him, man, I was going to lock in. I don't score. What that is? 24, 28 points. 28 points in a... Really? That's 28 points in a minute. Because it was a minute and 30 seconds when I said that shit.
Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
28 points in 1 minute. 28 points in 1 minute. That's crazy.
2 plays and into the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away.
28 points in 1 minute is crazy.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys.
Get out of bounds.
Practice this all week long.
Slam that nigga on his head, man. I don't care if he's out of bounds, in bounds. Slam that nigga on his head.
These situations, so I think you can get a good chunk play and then possibly.
He'll take a shot.
Give me that. Oh, that was a good pass. That was a good pass. That was a good pass. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a good pass.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
He said what?
He's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I do know what time it is. I'm about to score 35 points in a minute and 30 seconds. That's what I'm about to do.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown.
Oh yeah, and you helping me out. Put me on the 40, coach.
Give up a big return. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Put me on the 40, ref.
Running out of time here in the first.
Yeah. Change that defense up. Yeah, change that defense all the way up.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on first down.
Still burning.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll make the catch at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Starting to feel a little pressure. Another interception. This guy
I tried to hop. I should have hot ball that bitch. Hey, that was a good play. That was a good play. That was a good play.
He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been thrown.
Unloads it downfield. And it's
now hold on. Now hold your breath.
3rd time
Damn.
And the defender is
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We good. We good. I locked in. I scored 28 points in 30 seconds. So I'm good. I know what I can do just like that.
Just about set to kick it away. Takes it inside the 25.
And you look like I ain't get a man free and the goddamn knock the shit out that nigga.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just
go get that nigga.
The other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the...
Look at that nigga. That soft-ass nigga.
Alabama quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Milroe.
Hey, that's your best bet. Showboy and get the fuck out of bounds. Cause you showboy stay in that field, I promise you, that ball ain't gonna be on you no more.
The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker. Quarterback all
set that slow ass nigga.
To make a play, but eventually he goes down. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. He's
set that slow ass nigga.
And turn that into a positive play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat.
Give me that. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Block. Jump over that nigga. Jump on that nigga. It don't matter. Over on that nigga. Step on that nigga. Stomp on that nigga.
Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended.
Yeah, change it up. Change it up because it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Should have changed. Should have changed to something better than that.
First and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
What we want to run, man? What we want to run? Let's run this, man. Let's run this. Spread them out. Spread them out. Then run by that nigga. Ooh.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it.
They're trying to get me in that big one. They're trying to get me in that box, boy. They're trying to get me in that box, boy. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's cool. It's cool. We'll take it. We'll take it.
You see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Rotate up.
And the D denied it on 2nd and goal.
What the fuck?
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive?
Now I gotta do some crazy shit right here.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Keeps looking downfield. Lets it fly. Touchdown Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point.
That man thought he was safe. Come on, man. You know me, bro. You know when I lock in, can't nobody beat me on the game, bro.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Dynamic on
slow ass nigga.
And that one puts his offense in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone.
That shit out of here.
Spotted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're
he balls.
open guy. Make sure you're taking.
He balls. That's what we want him. Now y'all can, I can back y'all up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can risk a little bit. Y'all gotta chase. Y'all can let the boys come to y'all.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Trying to get behind the defense.
Ooh!
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Say that boy had that bit loaded. Say Brad that bit loaded.
Surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
My shit together. You need to get your shit together. That's like your second time scoring on offense.
All game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying
everything I done gave you. I don't think you like 3 pick sixes or 4 pick sixes.
4-point lead.
Cause I wasn't paying attention.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out.
And then I fumbled on kickoff. And man, them boys been trying to get the game, but I'm clawing on your ass.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
I'm making some shit shake.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown.
Y'all got to block from him, bro. Cause I know this nigga blitz. Y'all got to block from him.
They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect him to keep putting.
He's going to let one fly. Caught at the 25.
Tell that nigga thought it was, man.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Fuck, get out that defense. Get out of that defense. If you blitzing, nigga, I'm throwing that bit deep. You blitzing, I'm throwing it deep.
Hello, viral, and on every platform.
I'm gonna tell you that now. You blitzing, I'm throwing that bit deep.
Not to. Just continue to count the touchdowns. This guy's been ball.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Oh, nah.
Follow that last touchdown with an
I don't call that man slipping.
Not much drives.
Damn, that shit delayed me or something, bruh. I tried to do that half power. That shit gave me full power.
First down for this offense.
Don't think that middle wide open again. Damn.
He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go.
Showboat again.
And they've got enough.
Showboat again.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Bernard. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still
Showboat again.
He wants to throw here on second down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw for it. And
yeah. Ask somebody for that faggot ass nigga over there.
4th down is coming up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll slide.
Damn, Bird, you gotta tackle that nigga from that bat, bro. You can fumble that bitch.
Back to the line.
It's all good. We good. We good. Watch this. We good.
They'll throw it on first down.
I'll throw that shit.
Moving. And he's a real
Yeah, keep that shit in the box.
man tackled in this no-gain land. No huddle here for the offense. He's back to throw on second down. Trying to get to it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Milrow. Gets rid of it.
Drop that bitch, nigga. The fuck?
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They're trying to get...
Drop that bitch, nigga.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock.
Need y'all boys to block for me.
They'll crank up this drive.
He gone.
Oh
shit, I threw it too late.
And the DB right with him to knock it away. Now on second down.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
He's looking for a man on second down. This time it's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback.
Y'all block for me. Block for me.
With this guy.
Yeah, because now
you done fucked up.
High and deep. Catch inside the 25. Takes it all the way.
Well, we pin them boys. Well, we pin them boys. We pin them boys to sleep. We pin them boys to sleep. What is that? Hey, that GG's right there, boy. That GG's right there, boy. Remember you was up 24. I said I'm gonna flip that shit.
Nice ball thrown way out wide.
That's 10 right there.
And just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. He wants to take the top off. And that will be in.
We ain't talking about nothing bad there, man.
If they could have done it, but second down coming.
You ain't talking about nothing bad there.
Connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's
You ain't talking about nothing bad there, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I could have picked that shit off. Try again. Try again.
From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time.
He got a little speed on him. Ooh, boy, I try to crush that nigga from the back. No homo.
Not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Better get out. I'm telling you, but you better get out. You showbooting. You gonna be over there screaming again. I don't know why that nigga phone, but you over there showbooting.
Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Nowhere to go, my boy. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. On 2nd down, wants to throw.
Yeah, go get that nigga.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
You know he was gonna drop that ball, man. I don't know why you didn't slide. Damn, bro, it's like that. You ain't gonna finish it. Alright, say less, bro.